Hello there, welcome back to another video. It's officially winter here, so I wanted to make a Christmassy illustration following the tradition that I imposed myself over the past years. Usually I draw either my character Hewllo or I draw some fan art of my favorite ship from Lego Ninjago. But this year I wanted to make something different, so I'm going for my character Rina. I felt like she could look really cute in some sort of Christmassy outfit. And today I just wanna ramble a little bit. I've got no script for the first time in my videos. I always follow a script. Sometimes it's a lot more detail, sometimes it's, just overall points that I want to share, but usually I follow a script and I feel so nervous doing this today. Because I don't think I'm good at improvising, but we'll see how this goes. So if I sound a little more stupid today or something, don't be surprised. It's just my brain trying to keep up with the fact that I have to translate my thoughts sometimes, because English is not my first language, in case you didn't know. So yeah, bear with me while I try to entertain you for a little bit. So I wanted to tell you about this con that I attended couple weeks ago. It was Salon del Manga Barcelona, and I went with my sister. It was the first time I went to a con by myself. I usually went with my friends at these sort of events, but this year, I just couldn't find anyone that wanted to go on the specific day we wanted to go, so it was just me and my sister. And it was quite the adventure, especially at first, because I've never been to that specific place they were using to host the con, and I'm not really good at finding my bearings. And I was a little nervous because of that, because my sister hadn't been ever to that place either, so we were like, we hope we are gonna get there in time and we are not gonna get lost. We've got Google Maps with us, so we hope it's gonna be rather easy to find the place. And it was. Luckily, it was. The place wasn't really that far from the train station, so it was pretty easy to get there. We also started to see people cosplayed walking down the streets, so my sister was like, we gotta follow these. We gotta follow these people. Because they're probably going to the con too. So at least the way there was pretty easy in the end. It didn't take us much time to get to the con, but we did have to stay in line for, I don't know, maybe half an hour. It was freaking cold that day. It was hard staying outside with all that wind blowing around. But at least it was just half an hour or so it wasn't that bad. And this year I had a clear goal in mind for that con. Sometimes people go to cons to buy some merchandise or taking pictures, or I don't know, there's so many things you can do at cons. But this year I couldn't care about any of that. All I had in mind was to meet my senpai, Ima R. As soon as she announced that she was going to be there signing her comics, I was like, I need to go. I need to see my senpai. I need to talk to her. I just want to say hi. I want to say I love you. I want to say all sorts of things. But I want to see you at least once in my life. But obviously we got there early, and the signing wasn't about to start for about a few hours yet. So my sister and I just went for a walk inside the con. We visited some of my artist friends who were attending with their own booth. We got stuff from them. We were just chilling at that point, just looking around, see what everyone's doing, and enjoying all the freaky or geeky vibe. I don't know which word I'm supposed to use here. And then suddenly my sister was like, hey, did you see that print of Alastor on that booth? And I'm like, oh, that looks so cool. Let's check it out. Let's come closer to that booth. And then I saw the name of the booth, and it was Aero Pinku's booth. She's another one of my senpais. And I was like, oh my god, how did I not see the booth earlier? I'm super blind or something. So we went there because Aeropinko draws a lot of Genshin Impact characters, especially Scaramouche, which my sister loves. She ended up buying a few prints and a cushion of Scaramouche. And so while we were checking out what we were going to buy, I saw Aeropinko was talking to someone else, like a little outside of the booth. And then I looked at the person and I was like, I know her. Like, I've seen this person in pictures before. And then I realized it was Imma. Two of my senpais were standing just a couple feet away from me. And they were talking so happily and I was like, oh my god, like, I cannot let this opportunity go to waste. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna be brave. And I walked up to them and I was like, hi, sorry for interrupting. I'm Rina. And like, their faces literally light up and they hugged me and we were all like, oh my gosh, finally we meet each other all together. I kid you not, it was so cool. They were both super sweet. We chatted for a little while my sister was still deciding which prints of Scaramouche to get. And yeah, they were just so nice. Like, I know we sometimes think that our heroes, our inspirations are like these online figures that almost look fictional sometimes, you know? But like, they exist. They're just persons like myself, like yourself, and we're all regular people at the end of the day. And I couldn't stop thinking, oh my gosh, I interrupted them while they were speaking and now they're gonna hate me. But no, they were so nice, both of them. They're such cool and friendly people. And then as we were almost done buying, Imma told me, hey, I'm gonna head over to the signing booth. See you there, right? And I was like, yes, I'll see you in a moment. And I got her autograph and a super cute drawing of Todd, one of the characters from her comic Wild Beast Forest House. It's such a long name, I always have trouble remembering it. And I'm so happy now. Not just because of the autograph itself, like, I would have been fine if I couldn't get her autograph anyway. It just made me happy to see her in person and talk to her, even for just like 10 minutes or so. Because I've been following her for more than 10 years, I think. And I've always loved her work. She's not just an amazing artist, I think she's a very hardworking person too. And I admire her a lot. And it was so nice getting to chat with her for a moment. She also said she was so happy to have met me too, and that it was a special moment. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna blush. And so the rest of the day at the con, it was pretty chill. My sister and I didn't buy a lot of stuff, but we got to spend the day together. And that was nice too. She was cosplayed as Scaramouche, but maid version. She made up the cosplay. And she took a lot of pictures with other cosplayers. I was surprised because my sister is usually very shy, but she showed no reservations approaching people this time. I was happy too, seeing her act more extroverted for once. I feel like we both gained a lot from this experience in our own ways. What about you? Did you go to any cons this year? Are you planning to attend one in the future? Either as a visitor or with your own booth? I've never tried to have my own booth at a con. I'm not sure I am made for that kind of thing. My social anxiety gets really bad when I'm surrounded by a lot of people. But who knows? Maybe in the future I'll change. Maybe I'll become braver. And I'll have the mental strength to have my own booth. It's time to say goodbye for today. I hope you have a Merry Christmas or whatever other holidays you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate anything, well, then I'll just wish you a nice day. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on drawing and practicing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!